2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Chicago Bulls. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and I to the backcourt, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Longley.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And it's good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
On defense, the Bulls. Morris with the screen for Bledsoe. Outside Knight. Morris a screen. Knight passes to Tucker. Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Morris a screen. Clock at 4. Shoots from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Harper kicks to Jordan. Harper against Bledsoe. Back to Jordan. From deep three-point range, and the shot is good. Jordan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Bledsoe, here we go. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. So it's Chicago now. Here's Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Knight. Chandler is screen. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. Morris passes to Tucker. Back to Morris. Second shot opportunity. That's good.
Yeah, just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Harper against Bledsoe. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Bledsoe against Harper. The pass to Rodman. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A baseline J. The shot misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe outside. Outside Knight. Morris outside. No good. Good work defensively by Rodman. And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Knight. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Chandler a screen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
He would have got it to go if he'd let it go in time.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside Harper. Dishes to Pippen. Longley down low. He's guarded by Chandler. From down low. It's hauled in by the Suns. Out to the right wing. Knight into the lane. The shot is off. And Chicago has possession. Outside Pippen. Wide open look. Harper's shot's good.
Hey, Green.
Now here's Knight. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Pass to Tucker. Good work defensively by Rodman.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now, here's Tucker. That's good. Tucker's got his second bucket.
Man, hook shot, though.
The Bulls leading by 3. Harper dishes to Jordan. He feeds it to Pippen. Offensive rebound. Rodman. Rodman tags on a rebound +2 with the putback jam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. From 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Now the feed to Jordan. It's deflected. They recover it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
It's stolen. Harper kicks to Rodman. The shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And now the Suns, a fast break. Knight leading the charge. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
I don't even care. You figure no easy point on me.
From the inbound.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Suns trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Bledsoe, here we go. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. And finished off by Longley.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And you know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. Inside. Morris inside. Rodman on him. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 points. The Bulls leading by 3. Harper kicks to Jordan. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now, here is Knight. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. Chandler with the screen on Jordan. Here's Knight. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the fourth.
Bledsoe, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one on Pippen.
A good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Steve Kerr's checked in for Harper. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Chicago leading. Kerr with it. Passed along. Feeds it to Pippen. Fires the three. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Timeout call, the Suns.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Long. Sally comes in for Rodman. And it's Kukoc in for Pippen. And here is Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now the dish to Bledsoe. No one near him. From downtown, Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
We gave them the ball right back after we just got the lead. I messed all of that up.
Suns trail by 3. Knight wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Sally. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
You're good, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Knocked away. Tucker the pass to Bledsoe. That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And slammed dunk by Jordan.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big time play.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Bledsoe dishes to Knight. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Kerr. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Jordan. Puts it up from 12. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Morris with the screen for Knight. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now just a 1-point Bulls lead. And here are the Bulls now. From deep, Jordan. Jordan with
I
another
can't
miss.
hit nothing right now.
They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kicks to Morris. Shot from 12. Kukoc with the defensive effort. And the pass to Wennington. He dishes it to Kerr.
What? Did he just steal that?
Here's Tucker.
Did he for real just
And
steal that? How did he steal that? I wasn't even looking. I was trying to pass.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work in the defense.
We've got Jordan. Rodman is out there with Wennington. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Kerr, and at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. To the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Bulls making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Both free throws good from Len. Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. He kicks to Kerr. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle is spreading it around.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Kerr dishes to Rodman. Kerr against Bledsoe. Right wing. Here's Wennington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kerr. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Kerr's got 4 this quarter. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. Nice D from Pippen. Chicago leading. Dishes it to Kerr. Bulls moving the ball around. Tries it from 19.
I wasn't trusting it.
Outside Pippen. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Bulls on D after Eric Bledsoe scored, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Suns shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago.
Yeah, bro, we gotta step up by the end now. It's alright though. Lockdown.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Phoenix, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
We've been doing terrible so far.
That free throw good from Len. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to...
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
You should
Close
just stay
game or
down.
not, Clark, he's going to
to
finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Phoenix with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Shots good by Bledsoe.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Kerr kicks to Rodman, shoots from the right block, and it's Phoenix with the
Rodman
rebound.
ain't good.
Here's Weems. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. They set the pick. Pass to Rodman. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rodman's got the game tied up here for Chicago. And Phoenix has possession. Bledsoe outside. To the paint, off the screen. Rodman with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
I thought for sure that was a foul. They like drawing fouls.
Here's Lure. Rodman covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Open for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Bledsoe against Kerr. Bledsoe kicks to Weems. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Pippen, the pass to Simpkins. Stolen by Warren. He feeds it to Lure.
Know what to do.
Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kerr dishes to Rodman. The feed to Kerr. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Rodman passes to Pippen. And here's Kerr. Len grabs the board.
Garbage. That's some good ball movement there, too.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Bledsoe dishes to Lure. No good. Good work defensively by Rodman. And so here is Chicago. 3-point lead.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Lockdown.
Here's Weems.
Yes, sir. Force him to pass that across half court.
Bledsoe outside. Rodman with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Weems. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Bulls leading by 5. Passes it to Simpkins. Jacks up a 3.
Wow.
Len grabs the board. Len's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Bledsoe. Tries again, and no problem from Warren as he finishes at the rim. Warren's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
So for the Bulls, Longley comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And for the Suns, Mirza Teletovic has checked in for Lure. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Get out the lane, my boy. Get out the lane, my boy. Get out the lane. Get out the lane. Don't jump when Pippen jump. Do not jump when Scottie Pippen jumps. Do not jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. I'm just saying, don't jump. Don't jump.
His way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Price kicks to Teletovic. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Oh my gosh, this man for real lost the ball.
Here's Weems, guarded by Jordan. Price outside. Len, a screen.
Supposed to go over the screen, not under.
Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside Pippen. Shoots it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. And Phoenix has possession. Weaves kicks to Price. Len, a screen. Inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Suns, P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Sonny Weems. Both free throws good from Len. Chicago leading by 5. Jordan the pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Knight. Phoenix, no good that time either. Pushing it up. Goes up.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Here's Price. The Bulls getting the bucket. The shot will not go. And it's Chicago the other way.
And they continue to control the ball.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead. No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Pippen dishes to Harper. Stolen by Len. Now here's Price. And stolen by Jordan. And they're on the break. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. Lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
How's that a blocking foul?
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Alex Len. Now here's Knight. Feeds it to Chandler. At the top of the key, Knight. Shot clock at 5. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Knight's got 6. The Bulls leading by 9. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Rodman. Out left to the wing. Harper the pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 9. Outside Knight. To the inside. Toledovich. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Chandler a screen. Price dishes to Chandler, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flow.
How you missed that?
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
This moving screens that we get on my
Price against Jordan. Price outside. from deep. And it's Harper with the rebound.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Knight following the basket by Michael Jordan. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Chandler. Chandler's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. It's Pippen with the drive. The kick out to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. Screen by Longley. Jordan the pass to Pippen.
That's awesome.
That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 20.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Up top, Knight, guarded by Jordan. And that one's good. 8 points for Brandon Knight.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Chicago, they're up by 10. And we'll be back with you. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 8 rebounds and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe and out of the backcourt. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. And it's Chandler in at the center position. Here's Bledsoe, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
How is that a flagrant? They're just calling everything now.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Whenever these folk want to draw contact, they always call on they fast.
Morris a screen. Here's Knight. And at last, they get one to fall. Knight's got 10.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Jordan with it. Now Chandler defending. Here's Rodman. No good on the 3.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And Chandler throws it down.
My question is, why does Dennis Rodman keep coming up to the 3-point line?
The aggressive move, too, Kevin.
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Rodman goes in, and he
that's what Rodman should do.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Morris a screen, 6 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe.
Get out of here.
Outside Pippen takes a 3. Good. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Bledsoe against Harper. Up top, Bledsoe. He's got 13. Here's Tucker. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Morris with a screen on Jordan. Knight kicks to Chandler. They need this. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jordan against Knight, and stolen by Knight.
Come on in.
Here's Bledsoe, and
Get out of
Jordan
here.
sends it back.
Told you, come on in.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and Pippen slams it in.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
I need 2 more rebounds with Michael Jordan to get a triple-double.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Harper. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 13. Morris dishes to Tucker. Trying to get back on track, and the layup is up and in. Tucker's got 6 points.
Good
So why do we take a
put that
timeout
pass
after
in
the
the
game?
ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks that he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Got him.
Right side, Rodman. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Nice shot from the wing. Pippen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Wellington is checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for
I
Harper.
wasn't expecting that.
Substitution for the Bulls. Bill Wennington. Steve Kerr.
Rodman against Morris.
Oh, no, that's a mismatch.
There's the dish to Bledsoe. No good on the 3.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Morris, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Fires from 14, and it's good off the back rim and in. Morris has got 8.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And the pass to Wellington.
Back him down, back him down.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knight passes to Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Jordan.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
This man is 4 for 18.
Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge
my.
like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Pass to Kerr. Kicks it to Pippen. Here's Wellington, covered by Morris. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Suns trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
That's good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it,
They just
his
can't stop
outside
Mike.
shot will be hard to block no
They
matter
can't.
who's defending.
They
Knight
just
kicks
can't.
it
They
to
just let
Tucker.
me drive in for an easy layup. And two
Back to
people was
Knight.
on me.
Chandler is screen, and Bledsoe has it in the corner.
No, sir. No, sir. No
He
shooting.
dishes it to Morris.
Yes,
It's
sir.
stolen by Rodman. And here they come. Here's Pippen. And you
And one.
can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix.
Boy, man, I forced them to take a timeout.
Warren comes in for PJ Tucker. And Sonny
They don't
Williams
like
comes in
this.
for Brandon Knight.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively.
I just need
can't
2
blame
rebounds
them.
from
They're
Mike.
getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball.
Man, we
can
up
take
20
its
points,
toll
80
on
to
you
60.
If you're not mentally strong. So I like this
It's
time
still
out
anybody's
here to
game.
try to get those guys reset.
Especially
and
if we keep getting them layups like
And really,
that.
the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that
I want
possession.
him to screen Jordan. Or I want him to double team Jordan.
Here's Weems.
Get out the paint. Get out the
He
paint.
kicks to
Livingston.
Warren. Morris inside, guarded by Pippen, and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Looking at the game for Rodman, he's got 12 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 20. To the middle. And the dunk.
Boy. Robin's free throw is so ugly. He bounced the ball. I got 12 rebounds with this man. I got 12 rebounds with this man, but all 12 of his points, or all 10 of his points came off the free throw line. Oh my
And
goodness.
that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated.
And Scottie Pippen, on the other hand, I got 34 points with him, 4
Pippen
rebounds,
with
and
it.
4
Now
assists.
defended by Warren. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Steve Kerr, I just can't get no
Bledsoe
shots to
with
fall
it.
with Steve Kerr.
15 points in the game.
I've been having wide open
Warren
threes and he
dishes to
just
Bledsoe.
missing.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And here's Pippen. Now Kerr. Pass to Wennington. Len grabs the
Of
board.
course he
Now,
misses.
nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing.
Here's Morris. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. They
Okay,
led the
so that
game
wasn't
1
a
point by
foul.
20. Here's Kerr. The layup missed.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Morris. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game.
y'all ain't
He's
gonna make
shooting
no comeback.
5 for 11 now.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Kerr kicks to Jordan.
Who's gonna double team? Who's gonna help you double team?
Passes it to Wennington. Outside for Jordan. Here's Kerr. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kerr's got 6.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Looking to get back on track here, and Bledsoe with the lay-in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Pippen kicks to Kerr. To the inside. Wennington. Top of the key. And again, Steve Kerr. Kerr's got 4 points now.
Oh, now he want to shoot. Now Steve Kerr want to make some
Suns
shots.
trail by 16.
That's kind of garbage.
Bledsoe passes to Warren. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. Kerr against Bledsoe.
I ain't really worried about Bledsoe.
Len a screen. 5 on the clock.
I'm gonna force it to shoot.
Bledsoe kicks to Warren.
No, sir.
And that one goes
Jordan, we needed that.
Chicago
rebound.
leading
Why
by
would you
16.
say
Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Bledsoe. Buries it down
that? No
low.
way.
Bledsoe's got 19 points.
I love
How
how
do
he
you have 19
establishes
points?
his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Jordan. Wennington passes to Jordan. Fires it up. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Wow,
I got plenty of assists from Mike, but I just need 2 rebounds. 2 meaningful rebounds. That's it.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe.
put you on the
Morris
bench,
a
Jordan. I'll let
screen.
you have your
Shots
way.
good by Bledsoe.
And really, the scoring this
rebounds
quarter
over.
has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The drive by Jordan, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 30.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive
30
execution.
points,
You know, the
8
defense, Greg,
rebounds,
has
and
really
16
been
assists
kept
for
off
Jordan.
balance because of the outstanding passes.
But I can't get 2
Have
rebounds
been made
for
off an assist.
There we go, there we
Just
go, there we
timid
go.
in the
9
paint,
rebounds.
lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Kerr dishes to Rodman. Jordan kicks to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wennington with the bucket.
And the crisp
Wennington, his
passing
first few
has
points.
opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Morris.
No, sir.
The second chance effort. Len, good. Len's got 13 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Down low, kicks it out to Kerr. And it's
Steve Kerr with the triple.
knocking it down from long range.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Bledsoe outside. Lets it fly from 18. Left side, Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Man, got a 93 free throw
9 seconds
shooting
left in
rate.
the third. For 3, Bledsoe, good. Bledsoe's got 13 points in the second half. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
No, it's gonna be difficult to overcome. I'm gonna make y'all work. It's 97 to 79. I'm gonna put this over.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Drop my defensive players in. Then I'm gonna put all my 3-point shooters in.
Suns trail by 18.
I know I'm gonna
They've got
figure it out.
Pippen. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Longley. And it's Kukoc in a power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Knight passes to Bledsoe. Chandler is screen. Shot clock at 5.
Look at you. You're already finna force a shot clock violation.
Lets it fly from 18. But he recovers it. And they get it back. And he uses both hands to jam it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And that's how you make
I'm gonna just play
a
with
steal
y'all.
count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, created.
Man, just sent my stuff out of bounds.
So for the Bulls, Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Jordan can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kept alive.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From downtown, and the Bulls with another miss.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Bledsoe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Check out the game for Eric Bledsoe. He's got 24 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely.
But yet this man is shooting like 23%.
Bledsoe hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not
This
a
man
miss
is
yet.
literally 16
And trying to cut
for
into this
42.
league, they need every edge they can get.
To the middle, it's stolen by Morris. And now the Suns, a fast break. A nice shot by Tucker.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
For three, Kerr. The shot is off. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 16. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Knight. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
I mean, y'all best offensive
Bledsoe's
player
got
is
6 assists in the
shooting
game.
23%.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share
So
the
that
sugar.
wasn't a foul.
Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that.
White boy saucy. Steve Kerr saucy. Woo! I didn't know I could do that with him. You ready? You ready? You ready? All right. So I struggled at first. I struggled. Not gonna lie, I struggled. Try to get past him and stuff, and then boom, boom, boom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I struggle to get past him because I'm faster than
Been
me.
involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you.
Huh? Uh-huh. I said, ooh, white boy saucy.
Here's Morris. Rebound by the Bulls.
I got a triple-double.
Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really
They
a
don't call it
reflection of
timeout.
their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me
They ain't call it timeout.
they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that one's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Kerr against Bledsoe with his first shot attempt. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
It's Knight with the drive. Jordan with the rebound.
Oh, now you want to
Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now the pass to Wennington. Here's Bushler. Right wing. Now here's Kerr. Guarded by Tucker. And again, no good by Chicago. Suns trail by 19. And Jordan sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Bushler, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Knight kicks to Morris. Fires at the elbow. No good. The Bulls leading by 21. Pass to Bushler. Three-pointer.
I just gonna keep leaving Bushler open.
It has been
He's gonna keep leaving a three-point shooter open.
barrage for them since halftime.
Dangerous.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Knight. It's deflected. The drive by Jordan.
That one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly
He's a
how you
three-point
do
shooter,
it.
but she only
Defender pressing up on
63%
you,
from free throw
you
line.
press right back.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Weddington. And the Suns here with a different look. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Chandler. Lure comes in for Markieff Morris. Booker, he's checked in for Knight. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Tucker. And that time, also a missed shot. Tucker's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Kukoc for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Ronnie Price delivering a nice dive.
They ain't even.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
That's his first personal.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I think game over with. It's 120 to
Now
91.
here's Price.
These folks ain't even reached 100 yet.
There's a good screen. Dishes to Teletovic. Got a piece of it. Booker the pass to Price. Here's Lure. The baseline jumper goes down.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's
Right,
Chicago.
right, it is.
They're on a 19-6 run. For 3, Kerr. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
They get the rebound, and that one's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Suns. Weems is checked in.
He has really punished
This
these
is the
defenders
overkill.
today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
This is just an overkill.
Price dishes to Teletovic. Warren kicks to Price. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. He feeds it to Teletovic.
He can't shoot threes.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Jordan.
That's how he makes his
He
presence
got 2
felt.
PS slam cams in one game.
Do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete,
Plus, Michael
let's
Jordan
not
gonna be the
forget
MVP.
entertainment
They got a triple-double
element
with
of
him.
this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Screen by Longley. Jordan the pass to Longley. And now Price running the floor all by himself. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Harper. The shot no good. Good D by Price.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
To the wing right side.
I like this ball movement, even though I
Here's
should have been
Warren.
doing this earlier.
Inside. One-on-one here. And there's the feed to Harper.
What?
And Teletovic kicks to Price.
Foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Chicago. Ronnie Price. At the line for
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with basketball.
Yeah, but
Without
you
the free throw
can't force
line.
that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And it's Lure, top of the key. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
This man literally got a whole
Lure's got 6 points in the quarter. Chicago with the ball. Feeds to Rodman. To the middle. It's deflected. Price with the steal.
He for watching the ball
Here's
carefully.
Warren. Nice pass. Led him to the rack
They
perfectly for the
watching the
layup.
ball really carefully.
And
now.
a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full
Come on
throttle.
in.
I love
Come
it.
on in, buddy. You need not to come on in. At least you was smart.
Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, Dennis Rodman is trash.
Here's Weems, guarded by Jordan. That is good.
This man is trash. I gave this man a wide open mid-range. Nobody around him. Nobody behind him. Nobody in front of him. Everybody was on the same side. And this man blew it.
Good.
I mean, we in the lead, so I ain't really worried about it. We up 30 points. So I ain't worried about it, but
He broke the
if that had been in a close game situation, I would have been heated.
D down to the ground with that move.
Here's Pippen. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The dish now to Rodman. Back to Pippen. Rodman sets a screen. The kick out to Harper. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now
They gave up.
for the Bulls.
They just gave
Agreed,
up.
Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Jordan. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And Kerr's in for Harper.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
This man tried to double team with nobody.
Price against Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Passes it to Bushler. Launches a three. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Bushler.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Price against Kerr. It's intercepted. And the pass to Bushler. Michael Jordan on the wing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Bulls, John Bushler. At the line for 2.
Good on both. So it's Phoenix now.
So we get
the
the last
shot and
shot.
game clock separated by 4.
If they make it.
Will it go? Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first
Yeah, y'all not finna come
And
back.
that one falls for Price.
Lonnie Price. At the line for 2.
Price hits them both.
He get the last shot, bro.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Kerr with it. From deep three-point range and the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every
What?
category. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. This is Michael Jordan. So, 34 points, 22 assists, 13 rebounds. I just pick these people apart. Jordan and Scottie Pippen have basically most of our points.
Got them 22 assists, goddamn.
Yeah. Before I even got my 8th rebound, I had already had like I think 19.
Oh shit! Damn.
Box score. Yeah, Pippen. If I'd have got 5 more rebounds and 3 more assists with Pippen, he would have had the what's it called of the game, Jordan Player of the Game, because I had 41 points with him.
Oh hell.
I had 41 points with him, 34 with Jordan, 19 with Steve Kerr, 14 with Buechler, and then 12 with Rodman. I had 6 with Longley, 5 with Kukoc, 4 with Harper, 2 with Edwards, 2 with Wilmington. But Rodman it up, that's basically where all my points came from. Let's see, Jordan, I was 15 of 25. Scottie Pippen, I did almost flawless. 18 of 21 and 4 for 7 from 3-point. That's not bad.
Hell no, anybody.
Steve Kerr, I was just a little bit over 50%. I was 8 of 14.
Ain't bad.
But they team, oh my goodness. Their team was straight garbage. Oh. 9 of 28. This man went 9 of 28 and somehow managed to get 26 points. All of his 7 of those points came from the free throw line because he was 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Eric Bledsoe.
Oh hell. Shit.
Nobody on their team had 30 points.
Did you pick the play against them, or does it?
I just picked a random. I just clicked random, and then it took me to them. I was like, that's not gonna be good.
I got you.
I automatically just thought, hey, let's go ahead and record. Cause this was gonna be funny. At first, they started playing competitive in like the first 2 quarters. They was neck and neck with us the first 2 quarters. Then all of a sudden, they just want to give up.
Oh shit.